You can see that moving, can't you? It's following. No, if you move there, Michael, it'll follow you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
This is Umar for BoxNation in association with Global Next Trend. It's been a minute, Michael.
I'm good. Hey, yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You see where I'm at?
We can see you got the England flag behind you. Obviously, there's a huge fight in this country tonight between Oleksandr Usyk and Daniel Dubois. Before we come on to that, what is the latest with you? I'm hearing you and Kubrat Pulev. Perhaps is that the situation?
Yes, absolutely. After I get done with Kubrat Pulev, which I'm not looking over him, but the most exciting thing to me right now is to be fighting Fabio Wardley in Ipswich. So that's what we would like to see right after I dust off Pulev. So,
sorry, it's a bit loud in here. You mentioned Fabio Wardley. Is that what you want over Pulev, or?
No. Well, there was a 4-man tournament with the WBA. I fought the winner. The winner out of me and Pulev fight the winner out of Justin Hooney and Fabio Wardley. And we already know the results that happened to that, right? So I fought the winner out of Justin Hooney, Fabio Wardley. We see Fabio Wardley won. So like I said, I still have Kubrat Pulev to fight first, but then it will be a mandatory mandate for me against Fabio Wardley.
Right, got you. Okay. When do you think this whole situation will be resolved in terms of getting a date, etc.?
Well, and the WBA, they want to, in the resolution letter, they want to make sure that the tournament ends by December 31st. So I'm hoping to have both of the fights before the year's up. I think if they push it back a little bit, it'll be the first year, January. There's usually a lot of fights then. So I think it won't get pushed back too much further than January.
With Fabio, of course, look, the fight against Justin Hooney was very tough. He was losing every round. He'll admit that himself. But he did say before the fight, I just need 1 second to be perfect, and that's what happened. How does the fight with you and Fabio Wardley go? Do you rate him as a fighter? Do you just see him as a knockout artist and nothing else, really?
Well, I do rate him as a fighter because he has knockout power. So anybody that could, hit you and knock you out as a fighter. And he also can take a punch because he was in there. He didn't get knocked down or knocked out or even hurt. So he just, he was losing, but he had a puncher's chance and he weathered the storm. So, like I said, I don't really see anything. We all have a lot of experiences, and that could have just been one experience. We're fighters, and not every time is going to be is always going to be the same.
Do you think in 2026 Michael Hunter becomes a heavyweight world champion?
Absolutely. I think that once I get this out of the way and we start talking about me and Fabio Wardley, I think that's when the stardom will start to come. My guy Mike.
That was Mike Coppinger just walked past. Right, in terms of tonight, how much of a shot do you genuinely give Daniel Dubois? What has he got to do to beat Oleksandr Usyk tonight?
Well, I give him a definitely a puncher's chance, but there's a lot of things that there's two aspects to a fight. There's the technical part of the fight, which we know we'll give that to Usyk. But there's another element is the story of the fight. And the story is all for Daniel Dubois at this point. It's in his hometown. He's not going to have those, hopefully he's not going to have those funky judges that they had in the first fight, which I think was very biased.
You mean the ref?
Yeah, the ref. I'm sorry, excuse me. The referee was very biased. Usyk was able to have the Michael Jordan effect, and I don't think he's going to have that. And so the energy, the fan base, and the storyline and all that, the energy is for Daniel. So if he can make something out of that and impress upon that energy upon him, upon Usyk, he could break and maybe change the elements of the story. Maybe shake him up in a couple of the first rounds if he starts off fast, and make it hard for him in the back of the half. That's what I would hope would happen for him if I was on his team. So and I think that's very, very possible, and much more possible than it was the first fight, especially because there's a lot of elements. He's already been in the ring with him. He's familiar with him. He knows. He's gotten familiar with him not being acceptable to the body, and I think he's stronger. he's been stopped before. So a lot of fighters like me, like myself, I don't know if I got stopped like that. I think I would be a little bit discouraged in the ways that he's been knocked out and stuff like that. That might tamper me. But because he's so young, he didn't have such an extensive amateur background, and he didn't have to go through those things. His learning curve is a little different, and he's been put through the fire a little bit more than the norm. And he's been a little younger, and he's had to grow through these things. These things are just like Fabio Wardley. These things become learning experiences and not necessarily losses or downfalls.
Do you think he is vulnerable to the body, Usyk, or not?
Absolutely. I think we all know, if you are familiar with boxing, that you know that every southpaw is vulnerable to the body because of the where all the organs are from the stance. So, not necessarily to say that he has a real weakness to the body, but every pretty much southpaw boxer, as is having his organs exposed, is going to be prone to the body shot.
Well, listen, we'll find out tonight what happens, and obviously you're right there. There's a lot of heavyweights in the mix, and you're one of them now, so it's good to see you back, because we've known about your talent for a while, and it went a little bit quiet with you, but you're back in the mix, so it's good to see, Michael, and hopefully we'll catch up soon.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate you, and I'll come back. See y'all.
God bless. Top man, Michael. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Anthony Joshua eviscerated him.
Seeking this joy, that's how I fight.
This is the guy ready to take the throne.
2 semi-finals. You had Usyk fighting Fury, you had Dubois fighting AJ. This is like the final.
This rematch against Usyk is completely different.
Taking place
At Wembley Stadium, 90+ thousand people.
all the belts on the line.
In front of a global audience, live on DAZN.
Now we have a chance to see who is the best.
It's going to be something special.
Do not blink.
Usyk vs Dubois 2, Saturday, July 19th. Live only on DAZN. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.